The Luminaria ceremony is an opportunity for us to come together and remember why we're here at the American Cancer Society's Relay for Life of Celine. I'd like to ask that you all please respect the meaning of this ceremony by remaining silent. This is a time for us to grieve for those we've lost and to hopefully find some closure. It's a time for us to reflect on how the disease has touched us personally, and it's a time for us to take a look inside ourselves with quiet reflection to find hope. No matter what our experience with cancer has been, we all share the hope that we will one day live in a world where our children and their children will never know the suffering of cancer or endure the staggering feelings of sadness and loss that cancer brings. Our path tonight is illuminated by Luminaria. Each one represents a treasured relationship. They represent people, and each of them has a name and a story to tell. They are our mothers, our fathers, our sisters, our brothers, our sons, our daughters, our friends, and all of our loved ones. As they glow throughout the night, they represent our shared vision for a cancer-free future. We love the people that these Luminaria represent. Each Luminaria will touch us in a special way. The question most frequently asked of American Cancer Society volunteers and relay participants is, why do you do this event year after year? Why are you all sitting there right now? You may look at that person and realize that they just don't get it, and wonder if there is any way to explain how relay events change people's lives. How do you explain the story of the newly diagnosed cancer patient who attends a relay event and meets another cancer survivor who overcame that exact disease? How do you explain the story of a caregiver who has traveled down a path of compassion, love, joy, sorrow, guilt, loss, and depression? You explain how, at Relay, a caregiver can talk to the only other person that could possibly understand this difficult journey, another caregiver. How do you explain the story of a friend who has seen someone they know battle this deadly disease and has felt they could do little to help? Yes, they could take the person to treatments or mow their yard or bring them dinner, but it isn't always enough. Yet at Relay, you can form a team, you can raise money, you can educate people about cancer, and you can fight back against a disease that takes way too much. All these people have found at Relay what you guys have found here tonight: hope. You can feel it in the air when you walk into the event. Wandering across the park, you can almost touch the energy. The energy is hope, the combined power of hundreds and thousands of relayers across the country who come together with a common cause to eradicate a disease. The American Cancer Society Relay for Life program is held to remember those we have lost to cancer, to support all those who are battling disease, and to work toward the day where no one has to hear the words, "You have cancer." Motivational speaker Andy Andrews loves to say, "Every single thing you do matters. You have the power to change the world." Some of you may see this ceremony as one night, one more memory in a collection of special moments. But remember, every single thing you do matters. You have the power to change the world. Your presence here tonight in support of the American Cancer Society is changing the world. Your presence here tonight represents the creation of hope for millions. When the final book is written on how cancer was eliminated, the American Cancer Society Relay for Life movement will have the last chapter. It will explain how millions of people in thousands of communities in our country and across the globe came together to eradicate a disease, forming the largest fundraising event in the world and the largest in humankind's history. Thank you for being here tonight and your belief that we have the power to change the world. One little candle. It's just one little candle. One tiny flickering light. A challenge to the darkness, a small beacon in the night. It could be a gentle touch, a reminder that you're there, or a warm, compassionate hug that shows you understand and care. Sometimes it only takes your smile to encourage and uplift. And should that smile lead to laughter, you've shared a special gift. There's comfort in shared silence, or in a softly spoken word, or in taking time to listen to feelings that must be heard. Yes, it's just one little candle, softly glowing in the night, but it can overcome the darkness if it will only share its light. Just one candle at a time, each giving from its heart, reaching out to those nearby, asking them to do their part. To make sure the light keeps growing, reaching out to those in sorrow, offering comfort, warmth, and hope, strength, and courage for tomorrow. As the light of the candle burns bright in the darkness, we are mindful of the people who have been touched by cancer. We remember loved ones lost to cancer. We honor and are thankful for those who are here with us tonight. They have suffered from this disease, but are now survivors. By being here tonight, we are all doing our part so that the flame will continue to burn and cures will be found. Let us all keep that flame alive and help to make it burn bright until the day comes when we have conquered cancer. Thank you, and please join me in welcoming Saline Area Chamber Choir members to come and sing us a few songs. Where'd they go? Are they here? Come on. They're gonna come sing us a few songs. And then what we will do is once they have concluded, we will take a silent lap around the track, making sure to look at every single bag that is there. It is a loved one, a cherished memory. Take a look at every single bag and remember why you're here and remember why you relay.
All the colors of the rainbow hidden beneath my skin. Hearts have colors, don't we all know? Red runs through our veins. Feel the fire burning up, inspire me with blood of blue. I have hope. Inside is not a heart, but a kaleidoscope. All the colors of the rainbow hidden beneath my skin. Hearts have colors, don't we all know? Red runs through our veins. Feel the fire burning up, inspire me with blood of blue. I have hope. Inside is not a heart, but a kaleidoscope.
If you could join me on the path for one lap of silence, and then we will listen to some music, and we will close out our ceremony, or our event at about 9:30. So please join me if you'd walk this way, and we can take a lap together as a community.
Oh.